What's up, Africa? Something is happening right now in Mali that no one would have ever dreamed of. France, which was Mali's colonial ruler for decades, has sent troops to the West African country to help fight Islamic fundamentalists who've overrun the north. And the French troops have been welcomed like heroes. J'ai une très grande baguette. Some people have described it as blatant neocolonialism. Others say it's just a pragmatic solution to an already catastrophic problem. Either way, it's clear that the situation in Mali is extremely complicated, and only a fool would ever try and sum it up in a series of puny little sound bites like you'd find on some sort of stupid game show. It's time for something awesome! Hey kids! So there's a civil war in Mali. What the f? Do you know who's to blame? Is it the well-armed Islamist fundamentalists who've returned to Mali following the downfall of Gaddafi in Libya? Is it just a legacy of that old rascal Osama bin Laden? Is it Mali's Tuaregs who resent being marginalized for decades? Is it the recent coup led by overambitious and American-trained Malian soldier Amadou Haya Sanogo? Don't go there. And what about inept deposed president Amadou Toumani Touré, who, praised for promoting development and democracy, actually allowed corruption and drug trafficking to flourish? Or maybe, just maybe, it's a century of colonial rule and political, economic, and religious interference from countries eager to establish a strategic foothold in West Africa. Which one do you think it is, kids? You guys remember that crazy attempt by Kenyan members of parliament to sneak through a bill that would have given each of them a guaranteed no-strings bonus of over $100,000 each?
Members of parliament have stolen our money. They have awarded themselves a send-off package of 9 million shillings. Where's the money going to come from?
Yeah, that bill hasn't gone away yet. But thankfully, Kenya's President Mwai Kibaki has finally agreed to a revised retirement package. Sure, he's already privately a multi-millionaire and one of the biggest landowners in Kenya, but I'm sure you'll agree it's totally fair for soon-to-be ex-President Kibaki to receive a lump sum of nearly $300,000, a basic salary of $8,000 a month for doing nothing, up to $130,000 in allowances, a fleet of 4 vehicles, replaceable every 3 years, 4 housekeepers, 4 gardeners, 4 cooks, 4 cleaners, 2 personal assistants, 4 secretaries, 4 messengers, and 4 drivers. And there's more. 1,000 square meters of suitable office space with furnishings and supplies provided for by government, security guards, a diplomatic passport for himself and his wife, and access to VIP lounges at all Kenyan airports. Call me crazy, but I think that list is totally and utterly reasonable. This cat certainly doesn't need any extra publicity, but after watching his interview on okafrica.com, I had to feature him on the show.
In a town called Muswell Hill in North London, which is like middle class, very English like town. But you know, you go into my house, it's kind of like, you just like walk into Uganda.
Ugandan-Brit Michael Kiwanuka has to be one of the most talented yet charming and down-to-earth musicians out there.
The reactions for the music is, I'm still getting to grips and to seeing what people kind of get from it. But yeah, they get kind of nostalgia, like a lot of people that are older say that it's like, it feels like a lost record from the 70s. I just wrote music that I wanted to write, recorded it the way I wanted to record it. And because I'm 24 when it came out, 23, and because I'm that age, maybe it sounds fresh, I don't know, but that's what the reaction that people seem to say.
One day I know our paths will cross again.
He's just performed on the hit US show Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, and this is an artist that we all need to go out and support. Alright, that's it guys, my name's Ikenna Azuike, thanks for watching. I'll see you again next week for another edition of What's Up Africa.
I know I didn't call, but I'll be alone in a little while. You know, sometimes when I don't call, I still get lost.